which is related in culture heritage. You all must hear what is culture heritage. Okay, let me explain. Nowadays, the generation does not show much interest and passion in the practice the Malaysia cultural heritage, namely traditional, which is batik. Okay. For the first time, I want to get to know my invented friends to share about cultural heritage. Okay, first panel is Denisha Alias, and second panel is Anis Sofia, and the last one panel is Azwa. Okay. First of all, I want to ask your Denisha, what you know about culture heritage, and why do you think this culture heritage is still important and relevant to younger generation? Okay, Denisha, yes.
Okay, thank you, moderator. So, I think that this cultural heritage is very important to young generation because first, symbolic the identity of the country. Our traditional cultural practice symbolizes the plural nature of our society. For example, the traditional batik, like clothing of various race with various shapes and ways of wearing and colorful. Second, maintain the continuity of civilization. Through traditional culture, we know our origins. With this, we will not forget the land. On the other hand, we will be aware on the hardships on our ancestors live. From here, we will learn.
That's not only interesting about our culture heritage, and that's I know how can we cultivate the interest of the younger and generation to pursue to culture heritage, and what are you visual that can be taken?
Okay, thank you, moderator, for that question just now. I'm panel 2 and I will explain about how can we cultivate the interest of the younger generation to preserve this culture heritage. Okay, first among the measures we can take is as a teacher. They should promote to students about cultural heritage, such as the traditional art of our ancestors in the past. In addition, teachers can also teach students about traditional art. When teachers always teach students about cultural heritage, students will be inspired to connect to their culture, because when teachers teach the importance of cultural heritage, students can easily be inspired by thought of their own culture. And where they were born, then that student who explore into their birth culture and understand more about themselves in the process of researching. As a teacher, it is important to allow students the opportunity to connect to their culture, because at home they may not have the opportunity to connect with their parents about this topic. Okay, last but not least, help receive campaign in the museum to promote traditional art to public, especially to the younger generation. Having this art in museum for people to see, rotating this collection between museum or responsible collectors. In conclusion, culture preservation is vital. It preserves a sense of unity and belonging among people of a specific community. That's all for me.
Oh, okay, so interesting about this. For the turn as well, I want to asking you what the impact of the culture heritage to the economy and the tourism sector in our country.
Okay, thank you, moderator, for the question. Penetrate. As we know, in Malaysia there are many handicraft or culture heritage. Okay, among them is unique and beautiful batik manufacturing industry. This is because the art the art of batik is a very multicolored art, and the fabric material product is from quality fabric to price, so it's also very reasonable of the buyer. Besides that, what can have an impact on the economy? The impact of the batik heritage on economy resources is that it can help the economy future, because the heritage of batik textile industry is very unique and does not exist in any other country. Okay, this is because this batik is one of hereditary heritage made in the 8 core states such as Terengganu and Kelantan. Okay, in addition, for the tourist sector, the batik industry can also attract foreign tourists to come to our country. With this culture heritage is our country, tourists from abroad will be more fun to come and travel, because the batik industry is an industry that has been passed down through generation and is a beautiful unique art. Okay, therefore the batik making industry cannot only attract the interest of foreign tourists, but also be used souvenir to bring back to their country, because it is unique artistic value and quality that cannot be found in other countries.
So interesting. Our heritage, our culture heritage. Okay, the last one I want to ask Denisha. Do you wish that this culture heritage will the practice and practice to future our generation? Okay. State your research.
Thank you for asking me, moderator. Yes, I hope that culture heritage will be practiced by the future generation, because the national heritage that will be defined is young generation. Second, the future generation can recognize and know the history of the country heritage. And the last, because the younger generation will be less access to take of the country heritage. It's all for me.